The Fulton County District Attorney now is asking the FBI to beef up security at the Fulton County courthouse. This after former President Trump made some characterizations of the DA's criminal investigation into his alleged interference into Georgia's 2020 election. 11 Alive's Doug Richards live at the Fulton County courthouse. He has more for us tonight. Doug?
Well, Jeff, the Fulton County courthouse, of course, is where a special grand jury will convene in a few weeks to consider those allegations against the former president relating to possible election interference. And it turns out that the former president weighed in on all that over the weekend.
If these radical, vicious, racist prosecutors do anything wrong or illegal.
The former president spoke at a rally in Texas Saturday and talked about investigations targeting him in Washington, New York, and Atlanta.
I hope we are going to have in this country the biggest protest we have ever had in Washington, D.C., in New York, in Atlanta, and elsewhere.
Prior to the violent January 6, 2021 incursion at the U.S. Capitol, Trump had also called on his supporters to protest the outcome of the 2020 election that cost Trump the White House. On Sunday, Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis sent a letter to Atlanta's FBI office. She asked the FBI to conduct a risk assessment of the Fulton County courthouse and to provide protective resources and intelligence. We must work together to keep the public safe and ensure that we do not have a tragedy in Atlanta similar to what happened at the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021, Willis wrote.
If it's possible in D.C., then it's possible in Atlanta.
Former DeKalb District Attorney Robert James says Willis's concerns are well-founded. He says courthouses like Fulton are well-equipped to keep guns from passing through metal detectors and to keep order in courtrooms. But they're not equipped, he says, to handle an angry and aggressive protest.
You have to handle extremists in a different way than you handle criminals. And I think that, that requires a special skill that maybe the Fulton DA's office doesn't have and maybe her investigators don't have. And I applaud her for reaching out to the FBI in this case.
James says that the particular skill set that the FBI brings to this is intelligence gathering, keeping an ear out for protests that might be gathering, how large they might be, how equipped they are if they decide to convene, particularly around the time that grand jury comes to consider all this or in early May.